Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. It's me, Danny. Today we got a Power Rangers video. My first ever and my last ever. So enjoy it. Just kidding. We don't know the future. Anyway, so if you have seen some unboxings that I've had in the past week/months, because these are from two separate videos, you know, I got this Dragonzord. This is the newest one I got. And I also have the Dinozord, which we'll see in a second once I take that condom off. So, and these have been sitting here for a while. Well, the Dinozord's been sitting here for a while in the box. So I've been wanting to unbox them and show them off and give my opinions. These are all from Super7. As you can see, oh my god, there's a gun. Jesus. There we go. Get the knife. No need for, no, the bullet ain't gonna help. But I want to give my opinions. These are Super7. I already kind of gave my opinions on the Biolante, which you had seen in my last unboxing. If you have not, it's up there if you want like to check it out. And I was okay with it. I don't know if it's worth $85. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's also not as, maybe not worth the price point. So I'm going to check these out, which I already did because I'm pre-recording this audio. And first things first, Super7 does not mess around when it comes to these sealing spare parts into the plastic, specifically with these Power Ranger figures. Not so much with the Godzilla figures, because if you remember, my Biolante's head popped off and one of the leaves popped off. Well, I guess that they weren't like contained in little small plastic. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I'm not going to describe it. I'm lost for words. But basically what I'm trying to say with these, like the spare parts for both of these figures I'm about to show you, I had to like pause or cut down this footage because it was hurting my fingers just trying to pop them out. It was loud. And that coin right there is made of metal. I did not know that until I popped it out and it hit my coffee table there and made a huge sound. I was like, wow, that's a real metal coin. So that's actually pretty cool. It was a neat surprise. I thought it was plastic. There's little Red Rangers, 2 of them. That's nice. They're all in different poses. I thought that was a cool addition to kind of have next to him. To, you know, show his scale, how big this Dinozord is. There's all the extra parts right there. Just put them off to the side. Let's get a little Red Ranger on him, see if we can stand him up. So far out of the box, I'm liking this figure. I liked it a little bit more than the Godzilla one. Obviously, I only have the Biolante, so I don't like the way I just said that. Biolante, forgive me. Anyway, but this figure definitely is, out of those, between the Biolante and this, since these are the only Super7 Ultimate figures I have, I do prefer this one so far. I really like it. And there's something here I'm going to show you that surprises me. So, and then we'll get to that. There's a tail articulation. It's pretty good. I think Godzilla has a similar one, but the only Godzilla I have is the comic book one, and that's still in the box. And I'm not opening that because I like the box. We're going to keep that one sealed. It's actually next to me. Everyone say hello. Doesn't talk. But detail on here, it's good. Obviously, it's okay, here's the part. Look at this. The mouth opens and closes on this. But yet with the Godzilla figures, you have to pop on a separate head. Like, why couldn't the Godzilla figures have mouth articulation? Why do you need separate heads? You know. Also, these figures are only $55 and the Godzilla are $85. Now that could just be licensing issues because, oh my god, there's the gun again, Jesus. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the licensing, you know, Toho could maybe be charging more to use their property, and whereas whoever the hell owns Power Rangers, they could be charging less. So I'm not going to smash Super7 for that. But yeah, there's my fingers hurting because again, it was just a pain in the ass to pop all this shit out. Another metal coin, that one's very nice as well. I was talking about the detail on these figures earlier. So obviously with the designs of these mechs, these Zords, sorry Power Rangers fan, these Zords, what if I called them Jaegers? Will people give me death threats? So the designs of these Gundams, just kidding. They're very simplistic, very simple colors, so they look really good when it comes to okay, look at this. So there's like a scuff on that fist right there, and I'm pretty sure it's because of how hard it was to get out of the plastic. Like, just scuffed the paint. Now, I'm not gonna make it, like, I'm not gonna return it, obviously, who gives a shit, but I'm just like, I'm pointing it out as in like that's how tough it was to get out of plastic. Look at these hands though. Missiles launch. Now, this would be awesome if they did a 1974-75 Mechagodzilla and had fingers like this. That would be awesome. That'd be, they should do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, those are gonna be the hands I use. There's a Green Ranger again, for scale. It's a really cool addition. Looks like he's playing some kind of flute. I'm guessing that because I've seen pictures of the Green Ranger playing a flute. Power Rangers, when I was a kid, I watched Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder and a little bit of the original, so I'm not too familiar with the property. I just got these because I know what they are. I know the Zords, and they're cool to me. They were always cool as a kid. It was what drew me into Power Rangers because by then I was already, deep into Godzilla. So that sounds really weird. Apologies again. I need to think before I speak. But anyway, I just had to get these guys. They're really nice. I'm really happy with these figures, and for $55, they are solid. I really like the accessories. Jesus, Danny, get it together. Oh, look at his tail. I didn't get a picture, but it kind of looks like Kiryu, his drill hand. Look it up. It kind of looks exactly like that. So if they ever make a Kiryu figure from Super7 and they want to have a drill hand, just pop it off. Use the same mold as the tip of the Dragonzord's tail. So his arms are pretty limited with articulation too, because he has those giant shoulder pieces, so he can't really move. But I'm pretty sure that's pretty similar to his movement in the actual show, so it's not a big deal. I think his torso has a ball joint too, which is pretty nice. Really like the color and design of this. So also, here it is again. We're gonna look at this. Watch. So look at that. His little mouth even has articulation. So don't tell me Biolante's rose mouth being so small couldn't have articulation, because look, this small one did too. So I just don't know why. Maybe they were just like, nah, Godzilla, we're gonna have two different heads. Whatever. Anyway, they all get a thumbs up. These are some great figures. You can still pick them up, I think, on Big Bad Toy Store. So I highly recommend it if you're into Power Rangers and just giant monster stuff and mechs and Zords and all that, because they're great figures. Really happy. They're definitely, I prefer these over what I have a Super7 so far. Obviously, again, that's not saying much. By the end of this month, I should be getting the Mechagodzilla 2 and Burning Godzilla. So then we're going to have a real comparison there. Can't wait for that. That's going to be special. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Next week, we'll do something. I have no idea yet. And till then, take care, and I'll see you all next time.